Hi, everyone. I'm Jennifer Treywick, a local librarian and research methods teacher. Research assignments can feel overwhelming. There's a lot to figure out, and it's easy to get stuck. But with the right strategies, you can save time, find credible sources, and write an essay that stands out. In this video, I'll walk you through the research process step by step, how to find varied perspectives, evaluate sources, and organize your ideas into a clear, well-supported argument. Let's get started. Before you even open Google or a research database, it's extremely important to take time to understand your assignment. Why is this so important? Because your research is only as good as your ability to focus on what the assignment is asking you to do. So let's break this down. You're not just writing about a global issue, you're exploring different perspectives. You need to analyze the arguments you find, not just summarize them. And you'll be graded on how well you evaluate your sources and connect them to your argument. Here's why this step matters. If you don't fully understand the task, you might waste time gathering the wrong information, or you might end up with an essay that doesn't meet the requirements. By knowing the key objectives, you can focus your research and avoid unnecessary stress. Here's a quick checklist to break down any assignment. Ask yourself these following questions. What's the goal? In this case, it's to analyze, compare, and reflect on perspectives. What are the rules? You need about 1,700 to 2,000 words, reliable sources, and proper citations. And what are you being graded on? Check the rubric or criteria. In this assignment, your ability to evaluate sources and build contrasting arguments is key. Taking 5 minutes to do this will save you hours of frustration later. Your research question is the foundation of your essay. It's what guides your entire project, and here's why it matters. Focus. A clear research question helps keep your research on track. It acts like a roadmap, guiding you through the sources you need to explore and keeping you focused on your main idea. Clarity. When your question is specific, it makes your work easier. Instead of searching aimlessly, you'll know exactly what to look for. A well-defined question makes your research more manageable and your essay more straightforward. Now let's talk about the characteristics of a strong research question. Specific. Your question should be narrow enough that you can research it in depth. A broad question will make it difficult to stay focused and organized. Debatable. A good research question invites analysis and argument. It's something you can discuss, explore, and present different viewpoints on, rather than just stating a fact. Multiple perspectives. A strong question allows for diverse viewpoints. This is key to writing an essay that explores the issue from different angles and helps you build a balanced, well-rounded argument. Having a clear, specific, and debatable research question is the first step to a successful essay, so take time to make sure yours is solid. Let's break down how to turn a broad topic into a focused research question. Here's an example. The topic is global inequality and renewable energy. This is a big topic, but to make it more manageable, we need to narrow it down. So we might ask ourselves, how can renewable energy play a role in addressing global inequality? So we can turn that question into, how can renewable energy reduce global inequality? Now, this is a focused and specific research question. It invites us to explore how renewable energy could potentially help reduce inequality across the world. It's not too broad, and it's something that can be debated with different viewpoints. Start with a global issue or topic that you're curious about. It doesn't have to be perfect at first. Just begin exploring. If you're unsure of your question, it's okay to do a little preliminary research to help you refine it. The key is to make it clear, focused, and something you can argue or analyze from multiple perspectives. Now that you have your research question in hand, it's time to dive into gathering the right information. In this step, you'll learn how to use Google effectively to find a variety of reliable sources that are relevant to your research question. The key is to avoid relying on just one type of source or a narrow perspective. You'll need to find credible, diverse viewpoints that help you analyze the issue from different angles. Let's walk through the process of conducting effective searches and evaluating sources for reliability. Before you start typing into Google, it's important to brainstorm a list of keywords that can guide your research. This step might feel simple, but it can save you a lot of time later by helping you focus your searches. Here's how to brainstorm effectively. First, write down a list of keywords related to your research question. Keep them brief, just 1 to 3 words each. For example, if your question is about renewable energy and inequality, keywords might include renewable energy, or global inequality, clean energy, or developing countries. Next, think of synonyms or related terms. If one search doesn't work, try another term that means the same thing. For instance, renewable energy could also be searched as clean energy or sustainable power. Don't forget to account for singular and plural forms of words. Searching technology might bring up different results than technologies. Here's a tip for better Google searches. Google tends to ignore common words like how, this, or where. But if you need those words in your search, you can use them by using the plus symbol before each word. For example, plus who, plus are, plus you. This ensures Google treats these words as important to your search. So why does brainstorming matter? By preparing a list of keywords ahead of time, you'll have a clear focus and avoid wasting time on irrelevant searches. Plus, having multiple options to search for the same idea means you're less likely to miss valuable sources. Let's dive into phrase searching, or using quotation marks in your searches, an easy way to find exactly what you need. Quotation marks help you locate sources that use the exact wording of a phrase. This can be a game changer when searching for specific concepts or terms related to your research question. Just remember that quotation marks should be used with phrases, not with one word. Since the research question I've decided on is how can renewable energy reduce global inequality, we can pull some keywords out of this question. For example, we can use renewable energy with quotations around it, as well as global inequality with quotations. When you put quotation marks around a phrase, it tells the search engine to look for those exact words in that specific order. This narrows down your results to articles or sources that specifically address those terms, cutting out irrelevant information and saving you time. Remember, if you do not use quotation marks for phrases, you might get results that mention only one word in the phrase. By using this simple trick, you'll focus your search and find the most relevant, high-quality sources for your essay. Now let's talk about another handy tool for smarter Google searching, the wildcard, which is represented by an asterisk or star on your keyboard by using Shift and the number 8. Think of it as a fill-in-the-blank feature for your searches. The wildcard helps you find variations of a word or phrase. By placing an asterisk or star in your search, you can uncover results that include different words in that spot. For example, typing into Google renewable energy asterisk benefits with quotations around it might return results like renewable energy environmental benefits or renewable energy economic benefits. You can also use the wildcard with one word. For example, if I typed EDUC asterisk or star and hit search, I would receive articles that mention different variations of that word, like educate, educates, and education. The asterisk allows search engines to fill in that blank with related terms, so you can capture a wider range of ideas without typing out every possibility. Using the wildcard is a great way to broaden your research while staying focused on your topic. It's especially helpful when you're exploring concepts with multiple angles or applications. Let's talk about another essential Google search strategy, using OR in your searches. The word OR helps you broaden your search by including interchangeable terms or synonyms. It's especially useful when there's more than one way to describe a concept. Just remember to always capitalize OR so that the search engine recognizes it as a command. For example, you could type in renewable energy with quotations around it, or in capital letters, clean energy with quotations. This search will pull results that mention either renewable energy or clean energy. It increases the number of sources you'll find without losing focus on your topic. Think of OR as a way to expand your net without adding extra work. Use it when you know there are multiple terms that might apply to your topic, like synonyms or related ideas. This ensures you don't miss valuable information. Using the minus sign is a quick and effective way to refine your search results. The minus sign removes irrelevant results, helping you focus on the most relevant information for your research. For example, if I typed renewable energy with quotations minus solar into the search box, the search will exclude results specifically about solar energy, allowing you to explore other renewable energy sources like wind, hydro, or geothermal power. If your search results are cluttered with a specific term that isn't relevant, use the minus sign to quickly filter it out and refine your focus. If you're looking for credible and authoritative information, limiting your search to specific domains can help. By using cite::edu or cite::gov, you can filter results to educational or government websites. For example, searching for renewable energy with quotations, cite::gov will show only government websites that discuss renewable energy. This is especially useful for finding policy papers, research studies, or official reports. Why does this work so well? It narrows your results to sources that are academic, reliable, and often peer-reviewed or officially published. It's a great way to prioritize quality information over the noise. When researching, not all sources are created equal. To make sure you're using reliable information, it's important to evaluate your sources carefully. Investigate the author. Look who wrote the source. Is it an expert in the field or a credible organization? This helps ensure the information is trustworthy. Check the date of publication. Is it recent enough to be relevant, or is it outdated for your topic? Consider the tone and perspective. Does it present balanced information, or does it seem like it's trying to push an opinion or agenda? Don't rely on just one source. Cross-check facts across multiple places to confirm accuracy. By following these steps, you'll build a solid foundation for your research, ensuring your essay is based on credible and accurate information. It's important to understand what makes a good source and what makes a bad one. Here's what to look for. A good source is credible, written by experts or reputable organizations that are known for their authority in the field. It must be current. The information is up to date, unless you're working with historical research where older data is needed. It should be unbiased, presents objective facts without trying to sway the reader's opinion. A bad source is anonymous. If there's no author or organization listed, it's hard to verify its credibility. If it's outdated, information that's no longer relevant, especially in fast-moving fields. Biased. If a source is overly opinionated or seems to be pushing a particular agenda, it may not be presenting balanced information. By using good sources, you'll strengthen your research and ensure that your paper is based on trustworthy, accurate information. To ensure your research is solid, it's important to start with reputable sources. Here are some great places to begin your search. Google Scholar. Google Scholar is a fantastic resource for finding academic articles, research papers, and scholarly publications. You can trust that the content found here is written by experts in the field. University or educational institute websites. Websites with the domain .edu are great for finding research conducted by scholars, professors, and experts. These sources provide reliable, well-researched articles and papers. Non-governmental organizations, NGO, websites. For global issues, turn to respected NGOs like the UN or Amnesty International. These organizations publish reports and studies from around the world, offering a range of perspectives on important topics. Government sites. Use cite::gov in your search to find policy information and reports from government agencies. These sites provide reliable, official information on a variety of subjects. Starting with these trusted sources will give you a strong foundation for your research and help you build an informative, credible paper. As you gather sources, organize your notes by theme or perspective. Use a simple spreadsheet or Word document to track these items. Like source title. Always record the title of each source. This helps you stay organized and easily find the source later. Author. Write down the name of the author or authors or the organization responsible for the source. This is essential for proper citation and knowing the credibility of the source. Key arguments. Summarize the main points or arguments from each source. This makes it easy to reference and understand the information without having to go back to the full article every time. Quotes or data. Note any important quotes or data you plan to use in your paper. This helps you pull the relevant information quickly when writing. Links. Save the links to the articles or sources so you can refer to them later. It's a simple way to ensure you can easily access your sources when needed. Tracking this information will save you a lot of time when writing your essay. It also makes the process easier as you'll have everything organized and ready to go. Keeping your sources well documented ensures that you can write your papers efficiently and accurately. When it comes to writing a research paper, a clear structure is key. Here's how you can organize your essay. Introduction. Begin by clearly stating your research question. This sets the foundation for your paper. Then, give a brief overview of the different perspectives you'll be discussing. This provides context and lets your reader know what to expect in your essay. Body paragraphs. Each body paragraph should focus on one perspective or argument related to your topic. Start with your main point for the paragraph, then provide evidence to support it. This could include facts, quotes, or data you've gathered during your research. Conclusion. Wrap up your essay by reflecting on what you've learned. What insights have you gained from your research? Additionally, you can suggest areas for further exploration, showing that there is still more to discover on the topic. Include 1 to 2 pieces of evidence per paragraph to support your argument. This helps strengthen your point without overwhelming your reader. Try to use direct quotes sparingly. Paraphrase when possible to keep your writing fluid and show you understand the material. This also helps with clarity and ensures your voice remains central to the essay. By following this structure, you can create a logical flow in your essay that guides your reader through your argument step by step. When writing your research paper, it's important to present information in an objective and fair manner. Here's how to remove bias. First, use neutral language. Avoid emotional or charged words that could sway your reader's opinion. Stick to factual, straightforward language to present information clearly. Present all sides of the argument equally. Ensure you give fair attention to different viewpoints, not just the one you agree with. This demonstrates critical thinking and shows you've considered various perspectives. Sometimes essays feel a bit short. If you're looking to add length while maintaining quality, here are some effective strategies. Explain why evidence is significant. Don't just present facts or quotes. Explain how they support your argument. This shows deeper engagement with the material and strengthens your essay. Address counter-arguments and refute them. Acknowledge opposing viewpoints, but then explain why your perspective is stronger. This adds depth to your essay and demonstrates that you've considered all angles. Include examples or case studies. Real-world examples or case studies help illustrate your points and make your argument more relatable and convincing. By following these tips, you can keep your writing balanced and thorough while also ensuring it meets length requirements without sacrificing quality. Giving credit to your sources is essential to avoid plagiarism, show respect for other scholars' work, and add credibility to your own research. Here are 3 common citation styles. MLA, or Modern Language Association, is ideal for the humanities, such as English, literature, and communications. MLA focuses on author page style citations, making it easy to follow in texts related to these fields. APA, American Psychological Association, which is typically used in social sciences like psychology, sociology, and education. APA emphasizes the author and date of publication, which is helpful for referencing more current research. Chicago style, which is often used in history and some other humanities fields. Chicago offers two citation systems, notes and bibliography or author date. It's a flexible style that suits historical and archival research. So what should you include? In-text citations. Cite your sources within the text to credit the original authors. And also provide a works cited page or bibliography. List all the sources you referenced in a detailed bibliography at the end of your paper. If you need more help with citation styles, check out the Purdue OWL for comprehensive guides on how to use MLA, APA, Chicago, and more. Before you submit your essay, here are some final tips to ensure your work is polished and ready to go. Make sure all of your citations and references are correctly formatted according to the style guide you're using. Proofread for clarity and flow. Read your essay out loud or have someone else review it. This helps catch errors, awkward phrasing, and ensures your ideas flow logically. Reflect on how contrasting perspectives shaped your view. Think about how the different arguments and perspectives you've researched have influenced your own understanding of the topic. Make sure you've addressed all angles in your conclusion. Check with your teacher or librarian for further assistance. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Your teacher or librarian can help you with citations, structure, or any questions you may have. We're always here to support you and help you succeed. With these final checks, your essay will be ready to impress. Good luck, and remember that research is a process. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these research tips and strategies will help you create thoughtful, well-organized essays. Remember, research is all about gathering and analyzing information to support your ideas. Take your time and don't be afraid to ask questions along the way. If you have any questions or need further help, feel free to reach out. You can contact me via email at jtrawick@pensacolaState.edu or call me at 850-484-2085. I'm also happy to meet with you via Zoom if you need more personalized assistance. Good luck with your research, and I look forward to hearing from you if you need any support.